Hey dreamers, this is Jay. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do my September book haul and I'm excited. So let's go ahead and get into this. I have different little piles of where I picked up stuff from. So yeah, let's get into it. First of all, I did shop the Dollar Tree this month. And I saw a few things that looked interesting to me. So I did pick them up. I recently listened to, I think, a Lisa Jackson book from Libby. And it wasn't the best thing I ever listened to, but it wasn't the worst either. So I decided I wanted to give her another try. However, I do think this is co-written because it has her name on there and Nancy Bush, and it says it's called Wicked Ways. Looking into the cover, I do see that it is a part of a series. So I don't know if it can be read alone or if I have to pick those up because I don't know if this is a series I want to invest in getting all of the books. So we shall see with that one. Anyway, so I did pick that up again, the Dollar Tree. So it was only $1.25. Next, I picked this up because it looked like an interesting little thriller, and it's like She Lies Close, and it's about this little girl that went missing, and this woman who ended up I think she got a divorce, and she uprooted her life and her kids, and moved to this small little town. And the rumors are that her neighbor, Leland, I think is his name, is the one who is responsible for the disappearance of this little girl. So she gets increasingly paranoid about her neighbor, wondering about the safety of her kids and yada, yada, yada. And so, yeah, we'll see how this goes. It is a thriller, so I'm looking forward to kind of having that adrenaline rush, feeling creeped out, all that kind of stuff, and we'll see how it goes. But for $1.25, I thought it sounded like a good book, so definitely looking forward to trying that. And then also I got A Taste of Sage. This is a romance. It looks like a cute little romance, about this one woman. Her name, hold up, it's by Yafa S. Santos. Her name is, excuse me, Lumi. And looks like she makes Dominican cuisine or a mix of it or whatever. Anyway, it says she can perceive a person's emotions just by tasting their cooking. And then along comes Julian Dax. He is this celebrated chef, kind of full of himself and stuff like that. She vows never to taste his food. Anyway, we know that she ends up tasting his food, and so things ensue. And so I'm looking forward to reading that for $1.25. I thought that sounded like an interesting read. And so just some of these are random places like I picked up. Yeah, here. So the Housemaid I picked up for $8.68. I got this from Sam's Club. I actually had not intended on getting into like the whole Housemaid Freedom McFadden universe. But of course, I think because I don't like the covers of the books. Like every time I see them, the covers just look like sad to me. They look terrible. Um, so I never really, like, nothing was driving me to pick these books up. However, of course, I've seen people rave about them all over everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, you name it, Instagram. So I said for $8.68, I will give in and try this book. So I did pick up The Housemaid, and I can't beat that price really for a new book. So did pick that up from Sam's, from BJ's. I have been wanting this book. So it was $12.49 and it's King of Wrath. It is the first in the King of Sins, I think, series by Anna Wong. This will be my first Anna Wong book. I have not read the Twisted series or any of her other series. But I've heard good things about this, especially, what is the one other one in this? I think it's the fourth one that people talk about. Of course, don't have the whole thing in here. Anyway, the fourth book in this series, but people seem to genuinely enjoy all of these. So I'm looking forward to getting into the whole King of Wrath billionaire type of situation or whatever. So we'll see how this goes and if I will continue on with this series after I read King of Wrath. The next book I picked up is actually from Amazon. It's called The Air He Breathes, and it was on sale. I think it's usually like 15, 16 bucks or whatever on there. I ended up getting it for like $10 and change. I've heard great things about Brittany Cherry. I do believe she is a black author as well. I like the cover of this book. It's kind of simple, but it's given like airy vibes or whatever. But anyway, it says, I was warned about Tristan Cole. Stay away from him. People said he's cruel, he's cold, he's damaged. It's easy to judge a man because of his past, to look at Tristan and see a monster, but I couldn't do that. I had to accept the wreckage that lived inside of him because it also lived inside of me. We were both empty. We were both looking for something else, something more. We both wanted to put together the shattered pieces of our yesterdays. Then perhaps we could finally remember how to breathe. So I've heard great things about this book. We'll see if I agree. But I did want to give this author a chance because I heard that the author herself is just really good, really great. So definitely wanted to give her a try. And then the next couple of books that I picked up were actually from Barnes and Noble. I did hit up the buy one get one 50% off sale. I had to go into Barnes because my mom just bought me a new membership, but I was still using my old free membership. So I had like collected points and I had rewards and everything under there. So I wanted to get both of those memberships combined together. So I wanted to keep my rewards and also start earning new rewards on my new membership. So, because she got me the premium one. So, it took a few minutes. It took a while. I had to call in while I was in the bookstore. I had to call the place to get it done. But anyway, got it done. And so, yeah, I did end up getting these two while I was in there with the buy one, get one 50% off. So, first, of course, I got Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. I don't even know why I got this. Yes, I do. Because I heard people saying it was really, really good and it was better than Wild Love. Now, I do have Wild Love. I have not read it yet. So that's probably something I'm going to be reading in the next couple of weeks or so I can get to this one. So, yeah, looking forward to reading this one because of the hype, really. Although I really should stop doing that because the hype has messed me up a lot of times, a good amount of times. So, yeah, but anyway, we'll see how that is. I have read an Elsie Silver book. I did read Off to the Races recently. It started off really good for me, and then it just kind of tanked. It kind of went downhill for me. So it's probably somewhere midland as far as my rating, probably like a 3 or something right like that. But yeah, anyway, the next book that I picked up was Their Vicious Games. I do believe this is young adult. And it's about this girl that she got some kind of opportunity in Ivy League college or something like that, but she doesn't know that the high stakes, she gets entered into this competition, and she doesn't realize that it's just a competition. She thinks she's just going to get some kind of opportunity. She doesn't know that it's a life or death game. So that should be interesting to see what's going on there. So again, young adult, thriller-ish, fantasy. Probably not fantasy. I'd say probably more thriller. So we'll see how that goes. Sounds kind of like a Squid Game type of situation here. So we'll see how I like that one. Now, I did end up going back to McKay's, the McKay's that they built in my area. I will say that their prices, some of their prices are ridiculous. Some of them are really reasonable, price well or whatever, but like they have used books in there that cost more than what the book costs if you would just go somewhere and buy it new. Which is absolutely ridiculous to me. So yeah, but I did go back to McKay's. I got a few used books. I remember this author, and these were from the super discounted books area. This was only 25 cents, but I remember this author, Margaret Johnson Hodge. I used to love her books. Like I read her a lot when I was probably in my mid to late teens, early 20s. I picked up a lot of her books. They're probably still in this house stored somewhere. But I don't like so much that I don't even know if I actually read this one. It's a possibility that I have. But it's called A New Day. And so definitely just interested in revisiting this author and seeing if I enjoy her work as much as I did back when I was, younger. So we'll see. And then the next one I got, also 25 cents, is called Tender Triumph by Judith McNaught. I have read a lot of historical romance. My favorite authors being like Lisa Kleypas, Julie Garwood, Julia Quinn. What is my girl? She's not coming to mind right now. Victoria, no, Jude Devereaux. Oh my God, I used to love me some Jude Devereaux. But anyway, I've never read Judith McNaught. But I was like, for 25 cents, shoot, I can at least try her, give it a go. I love the cover, so I picked this one up to read. So we'll see how I like her. I might end up being a big fan of hers as well. And then the last one I picked up is called The One You Fight For by Ronnie Lauren. And this is what it looks like. It's what the cover looks like. Now, opened up the book and realized that it is a series. I wonder if they are standalone series or what. Um, just because this is fairly new, I'm not sure I want to be that invested in it or whatever until I know that I like it. So I don't know. We'll see about this one. But it just looked good and the synopsis sounded good on the back. And for $3.95, I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab it and check it out and see how I like it. So yeah, I did pick that up from McKay's as well. Now we're getting down to the last bit of books. Okay, back to Barnes with me. I went to take advantage again of their mass market paperback sale, which is buy two get one free. At my local Barnes, I don't know that, I think it's exclusive to mine. I don't know that any other Barnes is doing it because have checked other ones in my area and they have no idea what I'm talking about. So yeah. Anyway, I want to get caught up on the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. I have a lot of them. I've read a lot of them, but then I stopped buying them when they started doing this. Look at this. My mass market paperbacks of this are about this size, but now they're coming out in this size. Why do publishers do this? We want our books the same size. What is this foolishness? So now everything matches except for the last few. Why? Ah, I'm so aggravated about that. Anyway, I ended up grabbing the two that they had in stock that I have not read yet. So one is Lover Arisen, and this one is Balazar and Erica Saunders. I'm assuming they are fated mates. You know, if you are a Black Dagger Brotherhood fan, you know the drill as far as how these books go. So looking forward to jumping back in. I don't even think this is the first one that I need though. I think it is Lover Awakened or maybe even another one. We'll see. I don't know. I'll have to check my list. But this is one of the ones I do need. So I did pick that up. The other one, which this is the one I'm looking forward to the most, is Lassiter. Again, that funky size. Nobody asked for this, okay? But anyway, I have been wanting Lassiter's story for forever. I can't remember when he joined the Black Dagger Brotherhood and how he came in, but it was with another brother's story, if I'm not mistaken. And he's just kind of been part of the crew and the gang ever since I can remember. So I cannot wait to read his story and see his origins, where he came from, how, why and how he was sent down to the Black Dagger Brotherhood and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Lassiter, I can't wait to get into you. I can't believe I waited this long. I've been waiting for his story for forever. So I definitely have to jump back into that series and get the one that I need the most now. But so I guess I'll have to check the other Barnes in my area or the Amazon or somewhere like that. And for the Bible to get one free, the next one I got is another one of the Motorcycle Club series by, it's called Torpedo Inc. by Christine Feehan. Now, I looked on the inside and I ended up getting the wrong one. I thought I was getting the third one in the series. This is like the eighth or ninth, I don't know, but it's not the third. Okay, so I'm really hoping I like that series because I do have this one. And if I do like the series, the Barnes that I go to get this deal, they have a lot of the other ones in stock. So I should be able to continue the series in order of what I want. So I definitely need to get to those soon and see if I like the series at all. So yeah, anyway, that is it for my book haul for the month of September. I need to slow down on the books. I mean, I have been working my way through them, but I still need to slow down. I say that, and that could be going out the window soon. Like, it could mean absolutely nothing, because if I see the book and I want to buy the book, I'm getting the book, okay? But yeah, so that wraps up September's book haul. If you have any comments or questions about anything, please leave those below. I trust that you all have been safe and well, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!